Hello folks and welcome to 4 Season Backpacking. Please subscribe for the latest outdoor adventure videos.
Welcome to Lake District Winter Camping. So folks, good morning. It's been raining all night and all morning. It's still raining. So the Hexi stove is not great in the rain if you're using it outside. Obviously you can't use the Hexi stove inside the tent because it gives off a lot more fumes. This black tarry sort of like marks it leaves, and it obviously because of the fumes it gives out. So I do not want to be using that in an enclosed space. So I can't really use it until it stops raining. But I've got this coffee I can put in water. It's basically cold coffee, so I don't need the stove for that. So, and I can also eat my meals cold. Yeah, sorry about the mess in the tent. I've got a lot of gear with me, so, and I've put it all in the tent because I'm in a bigger tent at the moment. But anyway, this is the meal I can eat cold. I've showed you these before in the previous episode, a previous episode. So this is your day breakfast by Wayfarers, which I can either put in a pan, a pot, and cook on the stove, or I can put it in boiling water and cook it that way and eat it straight from the packet, or I can just eat it cold. I'm probably not going to eat this cold on this occasion because I prefer it warm. So I'm kind of hoping it stops raining before I put the tent down, or I just get some food in Keswick when I get down there, but I'd rather eat this warm, to be honest.
Well folks, got a good amount of droning just done then. Didn't think I would. It'd been raining all night. Stopped a bit and I saw a window. It still hasn't started raining again, so hopefully it stays like this. Down there is Keswick. The hill you just saw before is going up the way to Skiddaw. Over there is the Shepherd's Cross. I believe it's dedicated to shepherds of Skiddaw. I'm not too sure what that mountain range over there is, but it was more snow on it last night. I think the rain's washed away a lot of the snow. Okay folks, so we're on the way now. Goodbye Shepherd's Cross Memorial, and it's back to Keswick, or Keswick as I call it, and getting the bus to Penrith probably, then the bus to, I think it's Pattersdale. And I'm going to walk up to the Tarn at Helvellyn, the bottom of the Helvellyn, and I believe that's where I'm going to camp tonight. That's the plan anyway. Yeah, last night's camping spot was not a bad place actually. If you need somewhere that's close to Keswick, I walked all the way from Keswick to it. However, if you've got a car, there is a car park and you can pretty close to where I camped. I personally would say unfortunately, because that means there's going to be more people up there, but I guess the time of year and the weather was pretty bad last night. We were just hammering it down all night. Not one person went past the tent as far as I could tell, so it was a very peaceful night. Only just about 10 o'clock people started walking up there, well, just before 10 o'clock. I should say that's 10 in the morning, not 10 at night. 10 this morning. So first it's going to be the usual routine in Keswick. I'm going to charge my gear up. Although I've still got a lot of battery power, you never know. But I have to say, I am definitely taking less power banks next time. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power banks with me because I'm here for a week. And obviously there's not going to be no chance of solar this time of year because the amount of camera gear I've got, electronics. But I am going to eliminate 1, 2, possibly 3 of the battery packs and just take 2 battery packs next time to save a lot of weight. I think I can get away with that. Half the time I can't use my phone anyway because there's no signal in the mountains. So yeah, see how it goes this week. But I think last time I was in Cornwall I actually ended up needing all the battery pack power because I didn't get to any power points, and I obviously, but there's a lot more signal there, so I'll be using the phone a lot more. But here it's just not possible. Right folks, I just got the bus to Glenridding, and I'm going to be walking up to Red Tarn of Helvellyn, which is where I'm going to camp tonight, hopefully. So there is actually a newsagent's, a shop here at Helvellyn. If I remember rightly, this is part of the coast to coast walk. So I'm not sure actually. Helvellyn is just over there. I don't know if that's the top of it. I can't remember. I've done it, but it's been a while. So yeah, there's the sign. So I'm going up this way. I believe this has flooded quite a few times, pretty badly in the past. Been a lot of flood damage, but it looks okay now. They've done it all up. It's been a while since I've been up here. Look at that beautiful old house. Eagle Farm. Yeah, there was a fair bit of rain last night. This is flooded so many times down into Glenridding, I think. I remember seeing them trying to fix the storm damage. Sure, this is a camp. What am I thinking this is a campsite for? It is a campsite. Yeah, I think me and my mate stayed here. She came to the Lake District with us years ago, and I think we stopped in this. She wanted a rest, and we stopped in this campsite. And I suggested that going up Helvellyn, but the weather was pretty bad, and she didn't want to, and in the end I didn't bother. But yeah, so I might have stopped it on my own as well once. Looks a bit empty at the moment. It doesn't look very open. So I might have saw another YouTuber there in the distance, looked vaguely familiar, but they're right over the other side of the river, so I wasn't sure. Oh well, if I see a YouTube video or some pictures I may. Looks like there's a catering van here, but I'm sure this only opens when it's in season. Well, apparently there's a bunkhouse here as well. Caravans and parking, camping. Yeah, I've definitely stopped here before with a friend and on my own as well. It's funny the looks you get with this bag. People thinking you've got to be joking, mate. I know it's fashionable for like alpinists and walkers to hike light, but I don't do fashion. I do what I want. So my legs feel fine. Just my feet. I've got some damage to my feet. My knees are fine. I'm lucky in the family. No one's ever had any knee problems or joint replacements. It's all genetic, I think. Here is a memorial that is on the way to Helvellyn by a footbridge going over a beck, I believe they call them in this part of the country, becks. I call them streams, or mountain streams. Okay, folks, a little hiccup. Turns out I'm going the wrong way. how can somebody who's been up this route loads of times, it has been a long time ago though, go the wrong way up Helvellyn? Well, I also thought it was a lot less steep than it was, but anyway, I can see the route, but I'm just on the wrong side of the river. But there is another lake, another tarn. Obviously, it might be more peaceful because I've got a feeling Red Tarn at Helvellyn, I mean, it's one of the busiest places in the lakes. And the weather's okay at the moment. It's supposed to be pissing down later, but at least if I camp up at this tarn up here, I'll have a peaceful night. I'm not really going to get any epic drone shots, so. But I'm sure there's loads of epic drone shots of Helvellyn anyway. So that's my view down there of Glenridding, or Ridding, or whatever you want to call it. It's in the Lake District. It sounds Scottish, but it's actually in the Lake District. And I'm walking along this path. I can't remember the name of the lake or the tarn. I can actually see someone up there. I hope no one else is camping up there. Looks like they're walking. Anyway, we'll soon find out. Now folks, any of you people out there are into your nighttime photography, I'm sure that tree I just went past, fallen tree with the moss on it, would make an excellent picture with the a picture of the galaxies in the background. One of the many stream crossings in the Lake District. There's a viewpoint up the hill from Glenridding. Guys, check out this tarn. Might put the name of it up on the screen, I can't remember it at the moment. But check it out. You can camp here, it's a bit damp the ground though. It's probably just be fly ridden in the summer. No flies at the moment though. Well, obviously this path probably is used a lot. You can just tell by the quality of the path, and it's just up the hill from Glenridding. But I bet you this is a lot more peaceful than going up to Red Tarn or Helvellyn. Obviously the view is much more spectacular up there, but there's something to be said about places like this, really peaceful. Obviously, like I said, it's not, probably isn't exactly that peaceful really, but it is at the moment anyway. So folks, this is tonight's wild camping spot. Camping at a tarn, not Red Tarn as planned. I would have still been walking up there for another 2 hours or so, I'd imagine. Maybe even 3 hours, I'm not sure, because of the amount of weight I'm carrying. And there's forecast a lot of rain, and I can feel it starting now, so I probably made the right decision, so that's a good job. I did end up walking the wrong way. There's the drone I use, the old Mavic Pro, and I've got a Canon G9X. I've had this for quite a few years now. It's a really good camera. I believe it's got a 1-inch sensor in it, so it's really good camera. I think it has, pretty sure it has. And there's my lummox of a bag, although it is lighter than usual, but I'm going to make it even lighter in the future. Less power packs. As I said, I've taken about, was it 5 power packs? Sounds a bit crazy, but I actually did make use of them on the last trip to Cornwall. I actually ended up needing them. I'm camped right underneath a tree. I think it's not too bad. The trees should be okay in the wind. There are no branches on the floor. It sounds like about above the tree line. It sounds about
I know, it could be about 50 mph winds, gusts. Yeah. If I could put some of the trees, that sounds like 50 mph. Obviously not hitting the 10 50 mph, but hitting the tops of the trees. This tend to be alright. It's not the tent I'm worried about, it's more the tree I'm camping by, but as I said, I can't see any branches in the thorn, and I think it's a pine tree I'm camped by, and they're usually pretty good in the wind. Obviously wouldn't want to be camped by an old oak tree. Winter wild camping, folks. Ironically, it wasn't supposed to be that windy tonight, from what I read on the forecast. It was supposed to be more windy the other night, and I didn't get hit by any wind. I must have been in a really good shelter spot. Well, folks, it's 7:27 at night. The wind comes and goes. It's like in gusts, quite strong gusts, as I said. One coming. Oh, it wasn't so bad. But, yeah, it was raining, and now it's the wind's picked up. I'm Lanty. This is called Red Tarn. I'll put the name up on the screen anyway. I probably already have. It's just up from Glenridding. Well, the wind's still going. Quite a long, strong wave just then. Just gone now again. Well guys, I hope you had a fantastic Christmas and a fantastic New Year. You'll be doing me a massive favour just by subscribing to my channel. Thanks guys.